Anything that encourages you to be lazy, reduce it because it's building up calories for you, especially if you are one of those people that have a very high BMI. If you're in the normal area, well, you could do all of those activities, but too much of everything is bad, right? Hi guys, welcome back to Nutrition Tips with Chef Strange. Today we'll be talking about weight management. Previously, we started talking about basic introduction to nutrition, the basic nutrients our body needs. We spoke about calories, we spoke about vitamins, we spoke about minerals. And today I'll be talking about the final part of this course, which is Module 3, and it talks about a few things that we need to pay attention to. And like I said previously, today we'll be talking about weight management. And in order to do this properly for you guys, I have my notes here with me. So let's have this. We have your normal weight, we have overweight, we have obesity, and we have morbidity obesity. Let me quickly go through what all this means. Normal weight means your body is operating within the normal weight it should have. Overweight means you have extra body weight from your muscles, from fat, or from water. Obese means that you're having a high amount of extra body fat. Then morbidity obese means high body fat that is life threatening. When you're at that level, you really need to watch it because it can anytime. We have something we call body mass index, which is BMI. Now, what's the function of BMI? It measures your weight in relation to your height. It gives general estimates of the body fat you have. It gauges for risk of disease. It measures your weight and then it alerts you, oh, this is where you are at a level that is very risky and you need to do something about it. The higher the BMI, the higher the risk for disease. So if you go for a BMI test and you figure you get is high, that means you're at a higher risk of getting a disease because of your weight. Now, here are limitations of BMI. Like, here are some things that can cause an error when you go for a BMI checkup. Sometimes overestimating BMI could occur in very muscular athletes, those people that have built body muscle so much. Their BMI might read a very high figure, meanwhile, there's no risk or there's no cause for alarm. Another thing is older people that have slimmed down and are beginning to shrink, it might underestimate their body mass because they are losing weight. Since we are not all alike, the difference between BMI varies with our age, with our gender, with our ethnicity as well, because they have influences of what we take and then our body build as well. Now, here are the figures to help you monitor your BMI status. Now, if you're underweight, your BMI will read below 18.5 BMI. If you're at a normal healthy weight, your BMI is supposed to read between 18.5 to 24.9 BMI. If you're overweight, you're going to have 25.0 to 29.9 BMI. If you are obese, you're going to have 30.0 and higher BMI. So if your BMI is going from 30 upwards, you are in the stage of obesity. You are no longer just overweight or fat, you're obese. Now, if you have a BMI that is above 40, you are in morbidity obese, like it's dangerous, it's very life threatening for you, and then you need to do something about it to lose some body fat that is going to help you to come to the gray or safe area. Now, factors that affect our body weight, we have environment, we have family history, we have genetics, we have metabolism, we have behaviors, and we have habits. That's why your gut health is very important, because sometimes you may inherit it, but you can also lose it even if it's inherited, by putting in the work in your diet and then some physical activities here and there, and by the help of God, you can put down that body weight. Ways to prevent obesity. Factors like family history cannot actually be changed because it's not your fault that you inherited it from a family member. But like I said previously, you could do something about it. Now, follow a healthy diet, monitor your calories and fats in food. Increase your physical activities, because physical activities help you burn down calories. That's something I mentioned in my previous video. If you've been following closely, and even if you've not been following closely and you know that healthy living and healthy eating is something you want to do, physical activities help you burn down fat, like mere doing your house chores. I'm not saying don't outsource things, because sometimes when you have the money you outsource everything, which is not bad, but make sure that you're finding a way to burn calories. If you don't want to do it through house chores, okay, take leisure or casual walks, do something physical that helps you engage and burn down calories. It's very good for your own health. Limit sedentary activities such as surfing the net, playing video games, watching TV. Anything that encourages you to be lazy, reduce it because it's building up calories for you, especially if you are one of those people that have a very high BMI. If you're in the normal area, well, you could do all of those activities, but too much of everything is bad, right? Another thing I have learned from this course is that you can manage weight by physical activities, going to the gym and all, but it doesn't really work long term if your diet is not changed. If you keep on eating more calories, more carbs, more things that are going to make you fat and working out, it's just like work done equal to zero. So to manage your weight properly, it has to correspond with what you're eating. And eating a healthy food or a balanced meals means eating less empty calories, more healthy calories, and balancing it out with fruit, vegetables, and the right amount of protein. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. I do hope you picked something. I'll be seeing you next week with another one. Bye.